When I was a child, God told me stories. Said the pestilence turned men's faces inside out. Made them grow limbs where none should be. But the world was nearly lost in its wake. And she prayed that the Sacrament would never need to return.
Turn back while we still can.
It's an island, not a fairy tale.
This is a fool's errand. There's no sum worth bringing the likes of them to shore.
Never thought I'd see a ceremony for myself. I heard you were all 7 feet tall and big as oaks. Don't look so tough to me.
And I needed to let you on board.
Hey, that's close enough. Just keep your distance. There's a dark about you, and I don't want any part of it.
If Sedum ventured to Sacra, then the rumors must be true. The pestilence has returned. I don't know whether you follow the sickness or it follows you, and I don't care to know.
Strutting about like you're the only killer on board. Keep walking, filth. I'll trade no words with you. These fools think they know who you are and where we're headed, but they've got no idea.
Not sure what you're hoping to find in a shithole like Sacra. Just Dasha families, always one meal away from starving, and a bunch of runes that mean nothing to no one. So, you supposed to be special or something?
Leave be, nurse.
How about you let me be a serum too, huh? Bet that fancy cloak would look just fine on me.
You greedy bugger. You sell it sooner than save an infant.
Like they're any different. They eat, they shit, they die. Same as the rest of us.
Hey, quit trying to edge your way in. Ain't even enough for us. Little space, eh? Not just the weather we have to contend. Plenty of mainland ships go missing off Sacra shores. We're not the only ones on these waters. No good will come of this. Should have burned the island to the ground 1,000 years ago and never come back.
We've wrecked and ravaged our way across half of the Ocean Sea. You're scared of a hunk of rock.
captain wants a word with you up above. Don't mind the others. It's just their way. You go speak with the captain and I'll check on your quarters.
You put the men on edge, Sarah. We've trafficked in people before, but, well, I won't be sorry to be out of these waters, with you off my ship. I was paid to deliver you to Sacra in one piece. And I will. But get to your quarters, and stay out of our way till landfall. Wart will let you below decks. Island's just up ahead, through this damned storm. Get to your quarters. You'll know you can come out when we stop moving.
I got it all planned out. A year of this, 2 of washing the decks, 4 more in the rigging, another 5 at the helm, and then captain! Just like that. Hey, you. A little help with the meal? Fetch me the mushrooms from the shelf and herbs from the table. I have to keep stirring, or it'll go from burn to ashes. You go, along with a little seawater and a lot of sawdust. Sure, you can eat a mushroom in a pinch. Nothing beats a cooked meal. Here, have some for yourself. Perhaps a prayer? Our ship might seem thick with sinners, but the church welcomes all. Criminals, heretics, even the Dasher, even you.
Unless you want one. You ain't the only thing we're holding, but at least the rest of our cargo stays where you put it. You're just another job, as far as I'm concerned. The men think you're some kind of legend. Know what all legends have in common? They're dead.
I fixed up your bed myself. Real nice like. Don't fret if you can't sleep. First few weeks aboard, I couldn't catch a wink.
too late for any of us.
So, it's true. The king is dead. Long live the king. He was a great man, and a good friend. I will mourn him.
We will all mourn him. Your father's soul is at rest now, King Magnus. The people look to you for strength.
I offer my condolences and my counsel, as I did for your father for
The
many
great
years.
pestilence has returned, Lord Bowers.
Yes, I have heard the rumors.
They're not rumors. Even now, it ravages the island of Sacra just off our own shores, turning their men and women into unspeakable things.
The pestilence is a punishment upon those who have lost their faith.
Is it now? How convenient.
You question the church?
You're not the church, Madrigal. You're just the tip of its spear.
Enough. Whatever the cause of this sickness, I cannot allow it to spread. My father has been weak for many years. I will begin my reign doing what he could not.
My king, you are grieving. I must recommend against any...
It's already done. Tomorrow, Madrigal Celine and her Inquisition will set sail for Sacra.
I promise we will cleanse the island of this wickedness. Our new king's faith in the church is well placed.
Our king's faith was never in question. Ellsworth is a strong ruler, Your Grace. Sacra will recover.
No. Sacra will be reborn. This is my responsibility to the kingdom. With God's hands, we will reach into every corner of the island and bring it like a newborn babe, screaming into the light.
I knew it. Should have never brought you on board. You'll never make it to Sacrament from here. This coast is crawling with the Risen. Oh. The waves. Can you feel them, Father? We're back at sea.
Back the gates, rich smith. And we'll let you pass.
Please, I don't have it. Leave me be. I'm no soldier, and I have no coin. No. I don't have it. Thank you, stranger. Thought I could sabotage the gate, keep more of these savages from reaching Sacrament's walls. But I got my damn fool self trapped too. Suppose there's a reason I'm a blacksmith and not a soldier, huh? Name's Fillmore. If you ever need anything repaired, you come to me. Nothing I can't fix. Now here. This will open the gate. Get yourself to Sacrament. Through the Auburn Glades to the east. It's the safest place for both of us. But keep a careful eye out. I heard some of these Risen speak of a foul presence outside the city's gate.
Sacrament. Forgive my father. He mistook you for one of the Risen.
If you make for Sacrament, there are worse things than bandits up ahead. A great beast is loose in these glades.
They say it used to be a man. I wanted to go after it, but father says...
Father says the Torn are not to be trifled with. And he's right.
State your business. Quickly. Don't think just because you felled the beast, you're an ally.
It's all right, Winnick. I apologize for the lack of hospitality. My friend here has his guard up for good reason. Once the raiders took the old fortress, their bloodshed has drawn more and more of those things towards our city. How did you manage to slay that monstrosity? My God. You're Serum. The Watcher's call has been answered.
Ha! I told that old coot he was wasting his time. For once, I'm glad I was wrong. Serum, in the flesh and on our island. I thought you'd be taller.
Your kind's welcome within our walls. I trust you'll find a home here. Seek the Watcher, up in the Rookery. Welcome to Sacrament. Sacrament's gates are always open to those in need, or those who keep her safe. Help yourself to our food and shelter.
But leave the ale to me.
Never wanted to see him like that. You hacked your way to our gates without a moment's thought. Our hero, everyone! Our hero has come! Butchering their way through what's left of our friends, our family, our children.
The Rookery is just up ahead.
You should go to the Rookery, high above.
Maybe they know.
If you make for the Rookery.
Have you been written from the Whispers? No. No, you're really here. A serum in Sacrament? So, the Watcher was right. You came. But... I must introduce myself. I am Elsa, an historian. Tell me, can you feel it? That flickering in the air? I'm convinced this spot is the site of some ancient serum remnant, but it lies just beyond my vision. There are relics of your kind all over Sacra. Another was just discovered in the stone mason shot by the cemetery. You should see it for yourself. Perhaps it's your temple, your library, your tomb.
The beast outside our gates is a sign of the blasphemy within our walls.
This city's gone to shit.
To the Rookery, Sarah.
Rookery lies just across the bridge.
You've arrived! I knew his letters were not in vain. It's an honor to meet you. I've only ever read the ancient texts about your kind. They have come, Master. From across the sea.
The pestilence. It festers. Everything it touches.
Did you not hear? The serum have arrived.
They won't come. Never answer.
I apologize. He is a brilliant scholar, but it's been so long. God's reach. They're already here.
Governor Ellsworth.
Madrigal Celine. I apologize for the lack of a formal welcome. If you sent word, it must have been lost.
A welcome sight, though, aren't they? About time Phelan sent reinforcements.
My Inquisition is here as an act of mercy, Baron Winnick. There is an unholy presence on this island. I have come on behalf of King Magnus, who sent me...
King Magnus? The boy.
Forgive me. I thought you had heard. Your brother, the king, has passed.
How long?
It will be a week tomorrow. You should return to Phelan, Governor. Your nephew has extended his hand. He invites you to rejoin the family.
Thank you, Madrigal. But Sacra is my home.
Sacra will be in capable hands. My Inquisition have quartered ourselves in Fort Reach, and will remain for as long as it takes to heal this island.
Fort Reach? Sacrament's a bit out of your way then, isn't it?
My outfit encountered a group of raiders as we came ashore on your coast. We sent all of them to rejoin God, save one. I thought she might be of particular interest to you. We could have left her body by the side of the road with the other animals. Consider this an offering of goodwill from the church.
Where was the touch when our people were sick and starving? We're done begging for scraps. We take what we need.
Odessa. Don't.
Leave her. I'm sure the governor can properly discipline his own daughter. At least as well as he governs his city.
My apologies, Madrigal. It's... She does not stand for sacrament.
Damn right I don't.
Guards. Take her away.
This way, Riven. I should have never taught you that little move.
You will arrange an escort for my vanguard to Kalen.
Kalen? It will be done. Is there anything else we can do?
You can rejoice, Governor. Your salvation is at hand.
Oh, the Inquisition at our gates, and Sacrament or Rookery. We've prepared lodgings below. A humble room, to be sure, but safe and warm. I hope you've arrived in time to save our fair island. Not only in time to witness its ruin. Forgive the, grotesque display. We pruned some of the poor torn soul you killed at our gates. I left a vial of its blood here on the table, but when I returned, I found it altered. The Watcher, he must have refined it, purified it. An ancient technique. Now you just need to... I apologize, it's my nerves. The ichor must flow through your veins. The scrolls say it gives strength to your kind. Go to the Watcher. This skill is... it's beyond me.
Stone Masonry's closed, on Ellsworth's orders. If you're looking for Orem, he's not here. The floor of his shop's collapsed. It's not safe for customers. They found some kind of old Serim ruin underground. Ellsworth ordered an investigation. You'll not be getting a headstone. Wait. You're one of them, ain't you? The Serim, I mean. Well, won't stop you going in then.
Sacrament. There you are. Look at this. The floor of the masonry collapsed, revealing this chamber below. Isn't it remarkable? No one's breathed this air for 1,000 years. I believe a deeper ruin lies beyond this seal, but I'm unsure how to access it. You know, in some cultures, the faithful pleased their gods by ritualistically disemboweling themselves. Wouldn't that be a sight?
I think you're up for chase. I told Ellsworth I thought it was a mistake letting you past our gates. A soldier with no rank is a stone's throw from a bandit. But orders our orders? Or is that a foreign idea to you? Orders, respect, discipline. Well, as long as you're here, which I doubt will be for long, I've bounties to collect, challenges to complete, and not enough men to carry them out.
So much past.
Every day it seems there's more. No rest for those of us keeping chaos at bay. What do you say?
You look like
salvation to our
This island will be healed. So, you found me. Perhaps you're developing a fondness for this city then. With my hands and your copper, we can make Sacrament bloom again. Anything you come across that looks like it could be restored, tell me. Why, even the vendor stalls can be improved. And for yourself, perhaps you may want a home here one day. There was greatness here once. Let us uncover it from beneath the dust.
If I might bend your ear, I've a proposition for you. I saw how you dispatched the raiders in the old fortress. You've had a taste. Any interest in the meal? My men spotted the risen warlord, Darak, in the Orban Glades. He's been a thorn in Ellsworth's side for too long. I sent a contingent after him, but if you were to find yourself heading west, you might join them and do Sacrament a service. We would all sleep better knowing Darak's below ground. Ellsworth's gone north, toward a dead-end adventure, while Odessa sits locked up in her cell. Me? I've no patience for politics, and learned long ago not to get between the governor and his daughter. Warriors like us have a thirst that can be slaked in only one of two ways. Ale and blood, my friend. Ale and blood.
Serum! Look, with the tide washed in. I didn't think you survived. Seems our fortunes have changed since we last spoke. I'm afraid we might have to postpone our fight. But if I'm spared the gallows, perhaps we can finish what we started. Although judgment might take a while. My father would rather play servant to the Madrigal than speak with me. Could be worse. We could be at the bottom of the sea.
On guard, Conrad. Someone approaches.
The Serin. About bloody time. Are you hunting the Torn, or chasing human prey?
We're on the trail of a warlord called Darak. Winnick's orders.
We've searched the lowland meadows to the south, but the Risen have deserted the area.
The only place left to go is north, through that cave there.
We just thought we'd take a moment to rest here first.
We're not delaying. Simply resting.
Replenishing.
It's important to be well nourished before battle.
Indeed.
Ellsworth arms field hunters and farmers, and sends them to the slaughter. I wonder, By the time we breach Sacrament's gates, will anyone be left inside?
Fighting for a dead man. Ellsworth can't protect Sacrament. He can't protect anyone.
You don't understand. Darak's a mad dog, but he's no fool. Why would he draw your men to Orbing Glades and then flee?
Because he was defeated, that's why. If he returns, our stone walls will be there to greet him. And why should I trust anything you have to say about the Risen?
Some of us join the Risen to build a better world. And some just to tear down the old one.
And some give speeches from behind bars. Seren, you have my thanks. Not many square off against Darak and return holding their head high. Or with a head at all. I pray Darak crawled under a rock somewhere to lick his wounds, but you don't defend a city on prayers. Perhaps it's worth considering Odessa's warning. I've known her since she was a babe, but I'm not sure I know who's in that cell.
You. Again. God, I'd rather sing in the town square than say this, but... maybe you can help me. Darak's always harbored a deep hatred of my father. I never imagined he could move against Sacrament itself, but... he wouldn't share his schemes with me. The people here may be blind or broken. Under the mainland's boot for so long, they mistake it for protection. But that doesn't mean they deserve to die. Warrick said his men captured some of Darak's faithful after the battle. You should see if any of them can tell you more.
I've been here before. I've done this before. But you weren't here.
I did what I did, and I'll pay for it. But I don't need to be catching whatever she's got.
You're the one in the cage, mate, not me. Mainland puts a leash around your neck, and you think you're something special. You're a dog, that's all.
Listen, this is all a mistake. I took these clothes off the corpse on the coast. Being cold isn't a crime, is it? I'm no Risen. Okay, I am Risen, but I'm a father too. You got children? I've got 3 myself. Probably at home right now, worried sick. Have a heart and let me free. fine. No kids. But I've got copper. Stashed away. Let me go, and I'll lead you straight to it. And whatever they say I did, I swear I'll never do it again. Not that I did it in the first place. Oh, sniffing about for the governor's daughter. Whose side is she on, anyway? Not that it matters. She's right, you know. The real attack is yet to come. Darak's moving on the city itself. But there may still be time to stop him. Darak left me to die. Least I can do is return the favor. Tell me, friend, do you want to be a hero? Of course you do. Everyone does. Spring me from this cage, and I'll make you Sacrament's savior. These guards couldn't keep a snail locked up in its own shell. You poke around, you'll find the key.
Where's that miserable rot wandered off to? He's supposed to relieve me. We've got a date with Elga tonight.
Who? Gerard? He was dripping piss. I told him to go dunk his head in the fountain.
Well, that's all right for some people, getting drunk on the job. But that turnip's got the damn keys with him.
Looks like you're stuck with me. Why don't you invite old Elga to come round here? We can both enjoy her company.
Sod off.
If you're so intrigued by our cages, why don't you hop inside one?
Do you see the outfit? The weapon? Where and how I'm standing? That's because I'm on duty.
Thank you kindly. Now, what was it I promised in return? Ah, yes. The problem with you holier-than-thou types is you never look down. It's the sewers! Miles and miles of them under your feet. There isn't in the outskirts, so just a diversion. Darak's men are gonna pour into Sacrament like stinking shit. I'll slip out when the guards rotate. Meet me at the sewer drain, down on the coast. Maybe you still have time to stop them. Maybe not.
I wouldn't waste your time with those prisoners, unless it's to gloat before they swing. I don't know how many more are out there, but at least these worms are where they belong. As for Odessa, well, she'll await Ellsworth's judgment along with the rest of them.
You're sick. All of you. Trying to stop me. To keep me from Nora. But I'll save her. Protect her. From you.
Impressive. This isn't a sewer anymore. It's a tomb.
See? I knew it! Sacrament stands because of me!
It wasn't your place, Serum, to make a deal with a prisoner. Nor perhaps my place to let you. But don't worry. He was never out of our sight.
Tell them, Serum. I honored our deal. And an hero deserves an hero's pardon.
Sacrament doesn't bargain with murderers. You're headed for hard labor at the Mountain Gate, by order of the Madrigal.
You shit-smiling bastard!
And you? Well, I think we understand each other, Serum. You and I, we do what needs to be done. Consider yourself a citizen of Sacrament. You've defended this city. Now, you may make it your home.
That much easier to find you later.
return.
I don't think I'll be telling Ellsworth you released that rat from his cage. But I won't be telling him my role in all this either.
Serum, listen, please. You and I, we've grown close, haven't we? Over the course of our little adventure. Maybe even friends. I'm trying to live by the straight and narrow, to make amends. But these brutes, they can't see beyond a man's past. Or we'll see how high and mighty you are with a knife in your throat.
The Madrigal requests your presence. You must make your way through the Nameless Pass and seek her audience.
At the Heretic's Gate.
At the pagan door.
This is the will of God. Many lives ago, your kind fought the curse. The Madrigal believes you may be of service again. As God finds meaning even in broken things, so does she.
Go east, toward the sound of steel and flesh.
The sound of deliverance.
This order is an act of grace. It is her desire, not ours. As you have separated yourself from God, soon may you find your soul separated from your body.
Your eyes from your neck.
Perhaps one day we will cleanse this island of even you.
Nothing that direction but a wrecked quarry, a closed gate, and now an army of inquisitors. Ugh, disquieting they are. I see Ellsworth marching with them. Finally graces the pass with his presence. How you living, Orvin? Could you use some help with the farm, Orvin? Nah, he didn't say nothing. Mainland looks down at her isles. Sacrament at those living outside her gates. No difference.
You're not the Inquisition. You're something else. They came like a fire, not seen, only burning, marching toward the mountain gate. Left us to die. But some prisoners fled before the Madrigal came, sought safety in the Seren ruins to the north. The two who led the escape, they were the worst of us all. The Riven twins. If the Torn don't kill you. Oh, they surely will. Gods abandoned us when the pestilence came. Left the healthy chained to the sick. And the Inquisitors burned anyone unlucky enough to still be alive. If you make it to the ruins of your kind, ask your God what we did to deserve this. Mine's not answering.
please. I'm a traveler, like you. Of many realms. Spectral, astral, but you must free me. Confinement of the body, of the bones inside the skin, it's all wrong. Shut up! No one's listening anyway. Ah, yes. I can feel the wind of the world again. Ah, my thanks, Serim, a fellow walker of the plains. My name is Finley. I traffic in the inconceivable, the unheard of, the unobtainable. But my search for oddities led me to this unenviable position. I'm not a thief. Be quiet. Now, in my untethered form, I shall return to Sacrament. You may see me there, but only when I want to be seen. Only the heavens know what cause brings you to the Nameless Pass. You have some fine trinkets on you. Yes, I see it. I shall have to pass back by here in a few days' time. You will make a very well-adorned corpse. When you trade in wares as valuable as mine, never question their origin.
Many hands. We cleansed the paths of gods unwanted.
Washed it down to purest stone.
And yet, look now what crawls forth.
One, it seems, that God forgot.
Go, Silent One. See the Madrigal if you must.
Perhaps she will be the last thing you see.
The gate to the Holy City did not fall shut without reason. The ancients built it to defend against the plague.
The ancients are dead, Governor. It's our duty, not theirs, to save the people of Caelin. Can you not hear them yourself, crying out for help, calling us through the stone?
I hear nothing. The mountain won't yield to your words the way men do.
Of course it will. All I need is someone who speaks its language. Tender of the words, speaker of the dead, those who walk between the rain. There's a beauty to the old names, even in their heresy. Surprised I recognize you, Serim. I used to sneak into the archives at night to read stories of your people. The church considered it forbidden knowledge. Old fools hiding from what they don't understand. But I think we understand each other. There is an inscription at the base of the gate. It speaks of a chamber to the west, a means of opening the way. This is why you're here. Go to the chamber and be seen by your god. Let your presence be my passage.
Serim, I suppose you have no fear of the pestilence at all. Do you believe the Madrigal? She brought an army and a will to match it. Perhaps I've grown too accustomed to retreat. It's said that your people built this gate during the First War with the Plague. When it fell a year ago, you could hear it in every corner of the island, like thunder. It woke me from a deep sleep, one I feel I've never quite returned to.
Have you ever seen Kaelin, Sarah? Twice a day, her cathedral bells call out for grace. And twice a day, her many voices answer. I will let you see her, if you help me see her restored to glory.
Even if you heed the Madrigal's request, be careful. There's a fell wind coming from that cavern to the west.
Some of them begged. Some of them prayed. When we took their eyes and cut their throats. But there are no gods to answer. Not even yours.
How disappointing. Even your own history rejects you. I should have known better, believing I could find purpose in the last descendant of a failed race. But an arrow pointed straight through this stone, at the heart of the rot in Kalen. Go now, Serum. This is not your story, not anymore. What must it be like to have no true name? To be defined by that which you seek to kill? I imagine it like a pit within your chest. And all you can do is dig deeper.
People of Sacrament. My people. We find ourselves in a place we never sought. Under the eyes of history. A plague that spent 1,000 years confined to stories is now clawing at our gate. The threat of anarchy swells beneath us. God's chosen descend from on high. And none of us can say what tomorrow will bring. But what I know is that our stone walls do not compare to the strength of our will. And I know both will withstand whatever rises against Sacrament, no matter the cost. History has called upon us, and history will remember how we answer.
Serum, I must... The eyes of history trained on our city. Exciting times, wouldn't you say? But there may be more to Sacrament than we know. I just had to come down from the Rookery to find you. I've been digging through old tomes to perhaps learn about the strange chamber that Elsa discovered beneath the cemetery. I think I may have found the answer she needs. It concerns you. Please, take this book to Elsa for me. I cannot leave the Watcher for long. Tell her it's from Roan. I mean, if she asks, she knows who I am, of course. Probably. Not that it's her fault if she doesn't, but she does. Thank you, Serum. I'll see you back in the Rookery.
The church welcomes all, traveler. Is that? It can't be. A Serum in Sacrament? Welcome, welcome. I'm the Orison here, Orison Haley. God speaks in countless voices, and I'm but one of his humblest. Try not to be intimidated by those inquisitors marching around. The church is a place of peace. It is when we are still that we're most likely to feel God's hands upon our shoulder.
I've been studying every inch of this chamber, but I must confess What's this? A book? Who's Roan? Oh. I didn't realize the Watcher had an apprentice. Well, let's have a look. Oh my. Where did he find this? It's astounding. And so obvious. You may not want to hear this, but it's your blood. The key to unlocking this chamber flows through your veins. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on. Make an offering. Just a drop should do it. You've got plenty. You're not shy, are you? Go on. Yes! Yes, that's it! Astonishing. This is the largest Sarah ruin I've ever seen. think I know what this place was. A training ground. The ancient Sacrament built it to hone their skills as they fought against the plague. See, each of these statues will lead to a gauntlet, stitched together from different times, places, dreams. But the inscription says we need a fallen ember to begin the trials. Have you seen them? They lie strewn about the island. Only the Sacrament can touch them, for they burn like stars. Wait, you found one? The old ones believe that when the Sayer spoke the first words, they set the sky ablaze, and the embers rained down into our world. I think the fragments of a broken star myself. Quickly, give the ember to the statue. Make an offering, as you did before. Lies below, Sacrament. Go to your glory, to your end. Perhaps they are one and the same. See what lies below, Sacrament. Go to your glory. Perhaps they are one and the same.